We are here with Florida Chief Financial Officer Jimmy Patronis, who's in town talking about the upcoming legislative session. What is your main priority, would you say, this year for the session?
So our number one issue this year, and thank you for having me, is going to be our Ptsd legislation that we're championing for our firefighters and first responders. Currently, right now, that profession does not have a solution when it comes to mental health treatment. They see some of the most horrific images that can never be taken away. And the dark side of that profession is the high rate of suicide. So we are working with legislative leadership and trying to ensure that our first responders, our heroes, have the ability to get the necessary treatment to live normal lives after dealing with some of the worst circumstances that a human could be faced with.
Mm-hmm. How confident are you that that legislation will pass?
It passed out its first committee of reference right now in the Senate. So legislature starts up next week. So hopefully we see progress and the bill move along. We're advocating and working with legislation to eliminate the credit freeze fee that companies like Equifax can charge. Credit breaches that Target and Uber have had and Equifax have left our citizens vulnerable. So we want to eliminate the red tape and fees that could be attributed to freezing their credit, protecting their credit. Mm-hmm. So we've got legislation in the pipeline that will eliminate this fee and eliminate some of the hurdles that they face when it comes to trying to protect their credit.
Mm-hmm. Has some of that played into the recent spate of data breaches that people are experiencing from all kinds of credit card and credit agencies?
Absolutely. That you hit the nail on the head. I mean, there's just too many circumstances. I mean, me personally, where my credit card information has been exploited for criminal use or purchasing things on the internet that shouldn't be purchased, that I didn't authorize, and all it does is hurt my credit worthiness. So we want to make it easier for our citizens in the state of Florida to freeze their credit in case there's a violation and vulnerability that they're exposed to.
Mm-hmm. Any tips for consumers we could give to either avoid that happening to them or what to do when it happens?
Well, and for consumers, what we do is we have actually an insurance hotline. It's 1-877-MY-FLCFO.
Okay. Give us again the number and the website for the treasure hunt where people can contact about missing funds.
Sure. So primarily we drive them to our website, and it's FLTreasureHunt.org. Then go in there, put their name, just their last name, fill out the little security code, and we'll pull up everything that comes up with their name that is in the state's unclaimed property. Mm-hmm. But a lot of it is insurance proceeds, utility deposits, phone deposits, rebate checks, and then safety deposit boxes. But it's amazing. Last year alone, we gave out $311 million worth of unclaimed property back to the citizens of the state of Florida.
Was that a record number?
It was.
I can believe it.
But it's a fantastic way. I mean, the other day, a friend of mine lives down the street. I told her about it. She had $1,600 waiting for her. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's real money.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully our viewing audience will take advantage of that when they see it.